It do not matter. Clip on the Ruger, look like a rule.
Okay, so when back in my further video start, it's greatly appreciated when you interact, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Girl, this video, we talking about people not happy with who was chosen. People want a lot of money. People done found tea about the Baddies chains and shit like that. Okay, so let's start with Summer. So Summer, this first video, she's basically saying, like, why the fuck was Rollie the pick to, like, take over Natalie's position when she's not there? Like, who the fuck put her in charge and why?
That big bitch in charge who couldn't run it. I been told you that. You let that bitch in charge that couldn't even do her motherfucking job, girl. Get the fuck on. Think she was gonna tell me anything? You have nothing going on for yourself. I'll take advice from Sky and motherfucking Tommy before I ever sit up here and take advice from the bitch. You had nothing. The best she could choose was Rollie. The best you could choose was Rollie. Like, what? I don't get that. I don't understand that.
Well, I think it's seniority. You know, I feel like a lot of these girls respect Rollie. I wouldn't say they scared to fight Rollie, but like they don't really get into it with Rollie for real, in my opinion. They listen. If you ask me, they listen to Rollie more than they be listening to Natalie sometimes. Like, I think these girls don't want to fight Rollie, and once again, majority not because they're scared. I think it's more of a respect. Like, for instance, Rollie stood up on Summer this season, what, 3 times? 2 or 3? You ain't want to fight. You literally told her, I don't want to fight. And if my memory serves me correct, I think, like, the whole shit popping about Rollie from Summer didn't start till after the season ended, damn it. Okay, but I have a question. If not Rollie, who do y'all think should have been, like, the next in line? Because I don't know if people could say Scotty, but girl, they not gonna listen to no Scotty. They not listening to her. Tesehki, maybe. And that's a maybe, but she didn't even want to deal with this shit. She left. She left the bus. Probably Jayla. Or no. I don't know. Jayla been, like, under the radar this season, in my opinion. Child, either way, Summer is saying Rollie wasn't a good choice. Basically. Then Summer is calling out Lex. She's like, okay, so as you know, Mariah, DJ Sky friend, and another friend, basically Mariah got jumped, right? And then she was fighting one girl, and DJ Sky tried to jump in, and that's when Lex came, pushes the fuck out of Sky. So Summer, like, you put yourself in that situation, but like, where were you at when I was fighting Tesehki, and she was all in my face and punching and, you know, shit, like, cause we know what happened. She was like, Lex is scary, Lex be copping please. She said Lex had no business jumping in that fight. It was a fair fight. No.
And then she chose that time to push somebody. Where was that when I was fighting Tesehki and that bitch was all in my face and I fought her all them rounds? Like my cousin said, let's talk about it. She is. That bitch is weird as fuck and she's whack as fuck. Like, I'm telling y'all. I never met a bitch. It's one thing if you scared, and it's another thing if you just sitting up in this bitch, like, really copping please. Like, you all of the above. Like, bitch, back your big, tall, linky ass up. Ain't nobody asked you. Back up. Bitch, this bitch swear up and down she wasn't gonna be getting into no more shit, and she wasn't doing this and she wasn't doing that. But, like, bitch, you sitting up here, like, dick sucking. Bitch, you ain't had no business jumping in that fight. That was a fair fight. Get your big, jolly, green, giant ass on.
Well, I wouldn't call it a fair fight considering she got jumped and was about to get hit with a mic. I don't understand how that would be fair. And you didn't get jumped. You also said that it wasn't Lex's issue. It was yours. You said they didn't have to do anything. You said that. How is that a fair fight? And then here's the thing. Me personally, I didn't even know Mariah got jumped at first. She got jumped in the beginning. Lex wasn't even over there. Lex came when she seen Mariah fighting and DJ Sky was about to hit her with the mic. We all seen that. How was that a fair fight? She stopped her from jumping. When you fought Tesehki, no one jumped you. And if they did, girl, I know damn well she would have did so. In my opinion, I think she would have. They wouldn't have just watched you get jumped. I don't think so. Well, what about y'all? If Summer and Tesehki was fighting and Krishan jumped in and hit Summer, you think Lex would have just sat there? No, I don't think so. I think she would have punched the fuck out of Krishan. Just Anywho, then we have Tesehki. Okay, so I'm seeing these clips of Tesehki, and I feel like some shit about to happen because like it always happened around this time. You know what I'm saying? So someone asked Tesehki, was she going to the reunion? I don't see why she wouldn't be going to the reunion. I don't know. Of course she was going.
Am I going to the reunion? Do I look like the opposite of winner? Oh, for sure, I'm going.
Then she was basically saying, if Lemmy pays her more, she would not be going easy on anyone at the reunion. Like, she's going to give us a show at the reunion. You know what I'm saying? Now, my thing is, what is he paying you more for if you don't even have no beef or no face lined up for the reunion? You have no beef with nobody. The only person you would have beef with is Krishan. I don't think you're going to fight Krishan. I don't think you're going to do that. And that's even if she's there. I don't think Marsha's going to be there. Her and Krishan not friends, but you know, they might rekindle if Krishan don't want to fight or whatever. Who the fuck? Well, I don't know, because like they said she a boxer now and all this other shit, and yeah. Now, usually is the time where some beef come out the woodworks with someone at Tesehki, and then that's the reunion fight. So I don't know what the fuck she about to do, or if anyone about to start with her or not. I don't know. All right, I'm back. So I was editing a video, and I was listening to myself say Tesehki don't got no beef, blah, blah, blah. I remembered she got smoked with Tommy. Remember, closer to the end of them filming, Tesehki was like, she gonna fight Tommy. And no, she was supposed to smack Tommy, and Sky, Tatted Sky, who used to be Tommy's like good friend or whatever, they fell out. And apparently Sky told Tesehki to get Tommy. And Tommy got Biggie attacked and, you know, shit like that. So if Tesehki's goal is to get Tommy at the reunion, is she not going easy? If Tommy knows Tesehki might be coming after her, which she might know that, just imagine what she might bring to this reunion. Or who, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna have to check her. Y'all better check her out, or either that, or she gonna come deep with a bunch of bitches, and who knows if she even gonna know them. Hey, I'm here for it. Now, Krishan, she's one that can have face. I know you got Lex, Mariah. Is it only Lex and Mariah? But if I'm being honest, I would love to see both of those. Those might be like my most anticipated fights. Yeah. The person who reunion it would have been, but she's saying she's not going, she would have had the most phase this summer. It would have been Summer. Summer, she could have a fade from what's going on or what's been going on. She could have a fade with Natalie, Rollie, Dolly, Lex, Tesehki, Mariah. Is that it? Then Tesehki is talking about who is the heaviest hitter. She said she's the heaviest hitter. As you know, a couple weeks ago, Lex said she feels like she is the heaviest hitter. She's like, she don't care who else feel like they're the heaviest hitter, and they're supposed to feel that way about themselves, but she feels like she's the heaviest hitter. And that, you know, that's that, I guess.
My knuckles hurt. Like, I'm the heaviest hitter. I don't care who says who, what they think of themselves. And that's awesome that you think that of yourself. You know why I say that? It's because you're supposed to think yourself is the best. I think, you know, the best of myself, but I also know the facts of myself.
Delusion helps a lot.
Yeah, I know the facts of myself. And with that being said, it's like, my knuckles hurt. And at this point, that's why I came in the season just open and slapping and all of that. And with that being said, it's like, that don't mean I'm done with Baddies. That just means I'm just be orchestrating shit a little bit different. I'm orchestrating shit how I would orchestrate it. We was home. We was home and we was on my block. You feel me? Because we on my block. And with that being said, bitch. Oh, toodles! You feel me? Run that. You know,
I feel like but we've talked about who might be the heaviest hitter a few times. We never did a poll. So I'm going to make the poll between Tesehki and Lex, who is the heaviest hitter. Anyway, then we have Jaidyn, okay? So Jaidyn, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of ate this, just saying. So Jaidyn, she basically just exposed Natalie, Zeus, and Lemmy and shit like that, right? So how did this start? Basically, Natalie started it, if you ask me. She asked the question. She answered the question. It's as simple as that, but, like, you started it. So Natalie, she got asked the question, who was the biggest baddie disappointment? She wouldn't have said Jaidyn. She didn't even think about this shit. She said Jaidyn. She feel like Jaidyn was wanted, and when she got there, she didn't really do much. She said she wanted Jaidyn to come in like Krishan and to see.
The biggest baddie disappointment would be Jaidyn.
She was a baddie.
I wanted to see her fight like Krishan, come on, and like I wanted her to do like
Jada be chilling though.
Something else. Like I was like maybe Tesehki, Krishan. I wanted like something like a little bit more. Like the viewers wanted it. I liked her though as a person. She's a sweet girl, great artist, raps and all that. But like reality TV world, because some of y'all are blue-faced girls, right? Blue girls or whatever.
Now, first of all, seeing Jaidyn fight Biggie and Biggie winning, can you imagine like if Krishan won in a fight? If it was a fair fight between Jaidyn and Krishan. But anyway, Jaidyn, she was not fucking with that clip of Natalie. You know, she feels some type of way. She like, all right, fuck it. Who want my Baddies chain? I don't want this shit no more.
Want to buy my Baddies chain, y'all? It's for sale. Who want it?
It might be Moissanite because you're so boring. You probably
it's going for hire because I ain't never, you know. Matter of fact, it's free because I'm never in the blogs. I ain't never on shit. No one's talking about me. So, who want it?
I guess she's basically saying, all right, she don't want no ties to Baddies. I don't fucking know, y'all. I don't know. She said, who won it? She's selling it. Then she said it was free. So, okay. So then Jaidyn takes the chain to a jeweler, right? She get the diamonds tested. Turns out these diamonds are moissanite. Like, and it's proof. Like, she got the shit on camera. So you telling me these girls be fighting over this shit, be in their feelings about this shit? I think somebody predicted this. If this, I feel like it's a real video. Like, who was it, Dolly? Summer about to have a field day with this shit. She's a... Natalie, you have to respond, baby. You gotta respond, because it's... I'm waiting, Natalie. But, y'all, that is it for this video, okay? If you found it interesting, and I hope you did at least a little bit, please like, comment, subscribe, share, turn your post notifications on. Thank you.